one of the biggest ones is for Davidson County and for us that work in this environment is that there's not a real coordinated effort. There's a lot of money that's thrown at homelessness, but we don't have a coordinated system to avoid duplication, to really look at some of the best practices, the evidence-based practices that are available to us. And there is also, and I'll be frank, there's a reluctance at times to change the status quo in our community. I think for Nashville, I think the pieces are in place to make these kinds of changes, but what will have to happen is people are going to have to take a real hard look at what where the money's going and whether or not we need to reconsider better ways of spending that money. Housing is a basic human right, and our #1 focus in this community to end homelessness rather than manage it, we need to provide housing. Period.
And it does appear to me that those individuals that are standing there selling those newspapers, those in a real sense are independent businessmen.
Absolutely.
Is that the theory behind what you're trying to do?
They absolutely. They operate their own small business.
Small business.
And many of them have now not everybody has obtained housing and gone on to bigger and better things. But at the most crucial,
it's a way to there.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it is actually there are several instances that I know that the contributor itself likes to promote of people who have made dramatic shifts and changes in their lives for the positive. Very successful, and I'm very proud to have been affiliated with it.
Very good. And of course, we've got about 2 minutes before we end this segment for today. Mr. Allen, have you got any final comments in reference to what ought to be done and some of your visions in reference to what you would like to try to do?
Well, I just want people that don't just hear me but feel me. We have a Nashville Homeless Underground gmail.com. Email me. I'll be glad to come and talk. And I just want to build a relationship with anybody that's willing to stand with the least of these. And then I would just like to ask the question, you know, how can you worship a homeless man on Sunday and then on Monday ignore one?
Very good. That's a good thought. That's a very good thought. And I think that these independent business persons, I've seen them on the street, and we've contributed to that. And sometimes even given the donation without the newspaper, you know, you can sell it somewhere else, but at least given some idea that you know, it should be supported, and I can appreciate all of those things. And I'm sure that a large number of other people do the same thing, because I've been in lines, you know, driving and where somebody is kind enough to stop and give something, and everybody else feels like blowing the horn behind them. But nevertheless, I think that's very, very important. And certainly, I want to thank the two of you for coming by and giving us this information today. And we've got about a minute of final 30-minute statements from the two of you.
Howard said something earlier that you know, government can't do it alone. It takes a community to do this, and government absolutely cannot do it alone. What we need at the table is every segment of our community, and we need them to be committed. This is a crisis in our community, absolutely, and it's going to take a wide variety of people truly committed to make an effort to end chronic homelessness in Nashville. We can do it. There's no doubt in my mind it's being done in other communities all around the nation.
Very last statement, Mr. Allen.
It's just going to take money. It's going to take a relationship. It's going to take trust. It's going to take a commitment.
And all of those things coming together can mean that we might be able to deal with the problem of housing in Nashville.
Indeed.
And of course, let me thank our audience, and let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you, and good morning.